The ceasefire between Israel and Hamas continues. One Texan gives an update on his relatives who were held captive.
The city of Austin issues a boil water notice. Steps you can take to safely use this water next.
A Diwali fest on UT grounds unites students and celebrates their diverse backgrounds.
Reporting Texas TV starts now. Good evening. I'm Itza Martinez.
And I'm Tanya Velasquez.
For the first time since 2018, the Texas Longhorns are headed to the Big 12 Championship in Arlington.
This came after Friday's blowout win over Big 12 opponent Texas Tech. Janelle Tanguma is live in the newsroom to tell us how the Longhorns pulled off the much-needed win.
That's right, Texas did not disappoint in their last home game against Tech. The Longhorns have had a bone to pick with Tech after their heartbreaking overtime loss to them last September. This matchup might be the last time we see of these two teams for a while as Texas prepares to move over to the SEC. It may have been Black Friday, but it was all orange at DKR as the Longhorns played in front of a sold-out crowd. As the last home game of the season, senior players and cheerleaders were celebrated on the field.
It was really something to take in as being there on my senior night.
Linebacker Jet Bush had a notable performance for his senior night with a 43-yard pick six. Not only was Friday's game the last home game of the season, but it was also the last Big 12 conference game. The next time the Longhorns play at this stadium, they will be an SEC team. Coach Steve Sarkisian says he has expected his team to have success since the start of the season.
To be 11-1 at a place like this is kind of where I felt like we should be.
The team had more to celebrate than just a win on Friday. Kicker Bert Auburn went on to break two school records for most consecutive field goals and most made field goals in a season. Auburn ended the night 5 for 5.
Crazy just to look back on and you look at all the records and to see your name up there with some of the greatest to ever do it is so unreal.
To make the game even more exciting, freshman QB Arch Manning made his debut late in the third quarter. He had a promising start to his college career, ending the night with 2 of 5 completions and 30 passing yards. After a very successful 57-7 win against Texas Tech, the Longhorns are now preparing to face Oklahoma State in the conference championship Saturday in Arlington. With Friday's win, the Longhorns are now 11-1 overall and are a possible contender for a college playoff spot. Live in the newsroom, Janelle Tanguma reporting Texas TV.
A Central Texas man's family is among the hostages that were released by Hamas last week. Israel and Hamas agreed to extend their ceasefire deal for 2 days, with more than 80 hostages released so far. Dory Roberts says his cousin and her 2 daughters were freed on Friday after being held captive by Hamas for nearly 2 months. Roberts did countless interviews to advocate for his missing family in Israel, leading to the release. He says it has been a roller coaster of emotions.
He got the confirmation that they crossed the border back to Israel, could breathe again for a short moment and really rejoice and really feel that there's hope.
Sadly, not all of Robert's family members made it out alive. His aunt was killed while in captivity. He hopes to visit his family in Israel at the beginning of the new year to support them with their journey ahead.
The Austin Police Department released body cam footage showing the death of a local officer. On November 11th, Officer Jorge Pastore and 3 other people were killed in Austin during a SWAT shootout. On Tuesday, video footage and 911 calls were released to the public. The president of the Austin Police Association says officers are humans too and hopes the recording speaks to that.
It brings back a lot of what happened for a lot of our department. And it's tough for officers.
The 3 officers who have opened fire have been placed on administrative leave.
On Tuesday, the Texas Supreme Court heard arguments for an ongoing lawsuit challenging the state's abortion ban. Texas abortion laws currently prohibit nearly all abortions except in medical emergencies. The woman suing the state argued this exception isn't clearly defined. Texas's defense attorneys insist the law is clear and the women should be suing their doctors instead.
She has gotten me through 2 pregnancies, one of which was clearly horribly traumatic, and she is standing here right beside me. That is a good doctor. That is not the person I should be suing here. I place the blame firmly at the feet of the state.
The court didn't come to a decision, but is expected to produce a ruling by June.
A children's hospital in East Austin is expanding its services to newborns and their families. Dell Children's Medical Center cut the ribbon to their new 24-room expansion. The additional rooms will give staff about 40% more capacity for NICU patients. Each room includes a place for families to stay and a private bathroom. Dell Children's also opened a new formula lab and milk bank.
The former home of Texas basketball is being torn down to make way for a new UT Medical Center. Crews began demolishing the Frank Irwin Center last week after 46 years of being open. The demolition comes at a cost of $25 million. The new medical center will include a UT Specialty Care Hospital and an MD Anderson Cancer Center. The 2 hospitals' construction is estimated to cost $2.5 billion. They are set to open by 2030.
A boil water notice has been issued for Austin's Colony water system. Who's affected and what to know.
Don't pack up your umbrellas and sweaters just yet. You might want to keep them out as we head into finals week. Ivy Fowler will give you the rundown.
Everything is bigger in Texas. Our skies, our skylines, our land, our landmarks, our love for our state. But there's nothing bigger than when a Texas legend unleashes those 4 immortal words that for 30 years have reminded people not to litter.
Don't mess with Texas.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Mom and Dad, I promised to save you a seat at all my games. I promised to save you a seat at my graduation and my wedding too. I promise to always save you a seat if you save me with a seat right now.
Safety seats save lives. Install them right. Size them right. Point them in the right direction.
Save me with a seat. Save me with a seat.
Learn more at texasclickitorticket.com.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
The Texas Water Utilities have ordered a boil water notice for some Austin residents. This applies to 400 customers in the Forest Bluff subdivision of Austin's Colony water system. This area is located northeast of the Austin-Bergstrom Airport. Water needs to be brought to a rolling boil, then again for 2 more minutes. Any customer with questions can contact the Southwest Water Company.
Over $1 million has been donated to local schools in Austin to promote sustainability. The Bright Green Future Grants program has awarded 43 schools up to $3,000 this year. New projects include outdoor classrooms, gardens, and recycling and composting programs. When dividing the grants, they wanted to make the extra effort to reach out to certain schools.
We need, as the city of Austin, we need to reach everybody. And so we made a conscious effort to knock on doors of the Title I schools and let them know that this program is here, give them some guidance as to what type of projects perhaps they could submit and implement.
This year's recipients were from elementary to high schools across Austin, Leander, and Del Valle ISDs.
University Health Opened a new clinic in order to support students living near Central Campus. On the basement level of the Gregory Gym, the new health clinic provides quick consultations by registered nurses. There are also 20-minute STI tests that provide students with results in 1 to 2 days. This is a pilot program with limited services to test if a clinic in a centralized location will make students' lives easier.
You might have noticed how bright the tower was around mid-November. A festival that comes from the other side of the world was brought to campus by UT students. Megan Gross has the story.
Kabir Sohani is part of Texas Doom, a co-ed, non-competitive Bollywood dance team. This is the UT Juniors' first year performing.
Diwali is a great opportunity for all of us to come together, like no matter what your religion is, what your ethnicity is, for us to just come and celebrate like the Festival of Lights and our culture, our beautiful culture.
Kabir is Muslim and says that highlights the inclusivity of the festival. The Longhorn Hindu Students Association put on the festival at the main mall. It stems from a story in Hinduism, where the hero Rama saves his wife from a demon's captivity. Rama's victory represents the triumph of good over evil, or light over darkness.
The festival featured a variety of performances, from dancing to singing, and enabled students to come together on UT campus and celebrate the Hindu Festival of Lights.
For many students, it gave them an opportunity to experience home away from home.
Really fun because it's nice to see other people that are part of my culture around. It might not be the exact same as it is at home, but it definitely feels like a more college version of how Diwali is.
This is the 15th year Diwali has taken place at UT, and it includes an educational portion about Diwali.
Having the Diwali celebration on UT campus is really important for a lot of Indian students who are not able to celebrate with their families at home since they're not from Austin.
UT Diwali ended with sparklers, fireworks, and a Bollywood-style dance party. Megan Gross, reporting Texas TV.
The Hindu Student Association is wrapping up the year with a winter banquet. They will be having more in the spring.
A local pottery studio is working to end hunger this holiday season.
The studio combined art and soup to donate to children's food programs. Lane Rice is in the newsroom to tell us more about what Austin Potters did to give back.
The Empty Bowl Project happens the Sunday before Thanksgiving each year. This event helps fund the Kids Cafe at the Central Texas Food Bank, which provides nutritious after-school meals for over 700 children a day.
Clayways Pottery Studio and Gallery is where it all began 27 years ago. They called it the Empty Bowl Project, an effort led by local potters to fight hunger in their community.
So it was first held here in Austin. It has grown and grown and grown over the years and moved several locations.
When Clayways closed in 2017, Deb Dixon and other former students of the studio purchased the property and opened Austin Pottery. It remains a big supporter of the Empty Bowl Project.
We sponsor Empty Bowl each year, so as part of our sponsorship, we promote that year-long within our studio.
The studio hosts bowl-a-thon events where students and staff members donate their time making bowls.
Austin Pottery, along with many other local studios, donated thousands of bowls like this one to the Empty Bowl Project.
At the event, more than 1,000 people selected a donated bowl, picked a soup made by Austin restaurants, and enjoyed live music performed by local musicians as they ate. In the end, around 3,000 bowls were sold.
I got here at 8:45, so I was the third group in line. I get in there, I pick up all the bowls that I think look pretty, so then I have a stack of like 10 or 12.
All proceeds are donated to the kids programs at the Central Texas Food Bank and Meals on Wheels. Over the years, they have raised more than $1.4 million.
With 1 in 5 kids in our community going to bed hungry, hunger is a 365-day issue, but there's nothing like the holidays that highlights it more. So this event really helps make sure that families have the food they need throughout the holiday.
The event made $80,000 this year. All donations to the Central Texas Food Bank will be matched from now until December 31st. Live in the newsroom, Lane Rice, reporting Texas TV.
We're now going to take a live look of our weather from the tower cam. As you can see outside, it turned into a sunny afternoon. Ivy will be with us after break to give us the forecast.
An annual art celebration is preserving Austin's creative culture. We'll check out the studio tour when we come back.
Where's cute? Oh,
in Austin's culture to multi-generational families. With the rapid growth of changing neighborhoods, some homeowners may be feeling pressured. The City of Austin Housing and Planning Department has grant programs that can ease some of the financial stress of owning a home. Whether you need better accessibility in or around your home, have major structural repairs like foundation, roofing, or even electrical issues, these programs may help you stay in your home and make it safer for everyone in your family. You, your neighbors, and your neighborhood are all part of what makes Austin uniquely Austin. Austin is your home. Share this info with your neighbors. Visit austintexas.gov/Austin is my home or call 311 for more information about free home repair, tax relief, and other programs.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
Definitely, Ivy. I pulled out my long sleeves today.
Me too. So right now what you guys are looking at is the drag earlier where we had some light sprinkles and pretty heavy cloud coverage. So despite some of the lows we've been having, we're going to see more sunshine and less rain through the weekend. And starting tomorrow, those highs and lows are going to be about the same, if a little bit different. So we're going to be 73 and a low of 51, partly cloudy. Winds are going to be about 15 miles per hour, 20% precipitation, and a 75% humidity. So you might be sweating a little bit if you do put on a sweater in the morning, so maybe a light jacket is a little bit better. And going into tomorrow, I think the high is going to be about a 71 and a low of 49, 10 mile per hour wind. So maybe some rain, guys, 10%. I like those odds personally, but you can't go wrong with a little umbrella. Take it on your way out, whatevs. Put it in your backpack, it's good. It might rain, 10%. And then going into the weekend, so Sunday we're going to be seeing the high of 72 over here and then a low of 46. Still no rain. We're not actually going to see any rain through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but those highs and lows, as we can see, are going to fluctuate a little bit, stay about 70, 60-ish. The lows are going to get into the low 40s through the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday period, but won't be too cold, won't be too hot, and it won't rain. So I like that.
Yeah, it's still a little too cold for me though.
Me too.
Okay, UT football hopes to keep up their winning streak as the Big 12
The UT basketball team also hopes to win big at today's game. How maintaining a shared identity among players might be their key to success next.
Every day, thousands of and I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches, vaping? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy.
So we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk back here. You can do it if you try.
Texas football announced 4 players were named semifinalists for the Earl Campbell Tyler Rose Award. Sophomore running back Jonathan Brooks, sophomore quarterback Quinn Ewers, and junior wide receivers Adonai Mitchell and Xavier Worthy were nominated. The award is named after Longhorn legend Earl Campbell and is given to the top offensive player in the Football Bowl subdivision. Candidates must also display characteristics such as integrity and sportsmanship. The Longhorns are headed to the Big 12 championship game on a high note after dominating Texas Tech. Texas scored a season high of 57 points in the regular season finale. Running back Jaden Blue achieved the first 100-yard game of his career after carrying the ball a total of 121 yards. Kicker Bert Auburn also set a Texas single-game record after scoring 21 points, including 5 made field goals. However, Coach Steve Sarkisian says they're not slowing down the momentum anytime soon.
Continue to push them because change is inevitable in football. You either get better or you get worse. You don't stay the same. So we have to keep charging forward. We have to keep pushing forward. We have to continue to be demanding for excellence.
The Longhorns will face Oklahoma State in Arlington this Saturday. It will be the first time Texas has played in the Big 12 championship since 2018. Texas men's basketball is also coming into tonight's game against Texas State off of a win. The Longhorns defeated the Wyoming Cowboys last week 86-63. Texas is currently sitting at a 5-1 record, with the Longhorns topping the 80-point mark in 5 out of 6 contests. Coach Rodney Terry says the team has worked to establish an identity through November following an influx of new players.
Identity is who you're going to try to be, every day in practice, who you're going to try to be every day in games. And we worked really hard on trying to have a defensive mindset. And, early in the year is not going to be perfect. There'll be a lot of different areas you have to try to improve and get better.
5 Texas players have averaged double figures in scoring, with guard Max Asmus ranking first in the team. The Longhorns have won 27 straight victories against Texas State. So, how about those Longhorns, y'all?
Texas is back, baby.
Of course we are.
Jewelry, clothing, and candles. See what the Austin.
The holiday spirit in Austin is heating up. Find out when and where you can celebrate this December.
Location, location, location. What if the most valuable locations are not based on land value, but other things, like proximity to schools, safe bicycle lanes, and convenient transit stops?
Connectivity is a really important part of creating a walkable city. Not only do you want your streets to be connected, but they need to be connected for all modes.
Well, active transit is one of the most important ways we can put physical activity back into our daily lives, whether it's walking to work, walking to the bus stop, bicycling, or walking to school.
Well, good active neighborhoods are places that are comfortable for kids and comfortable for elderly folks. If you make it safe and comfortable for kids, it works pretty well for the rest of us.
Every journey starts with a walk. To learn more about healthy active lifestyles, visit healthyplaceshealthypeople.org.
Do you want to go grab some frozen yogurt tonight?
Maybe another time. Thanks, though.
Hey, Charles, how do you like your burger? Ooh, well done, I hope.
I love this tree. Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour.
Come on, sit down.
Okay, guys, what do you think? That is you.
Oh, you got jokes. You're funny.
That is you, and that is your son, and your other son. Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
The Austin Studio Tour is a yearly celebration of art. This is a city-wide event with over 500 participants showcasing their talent. Pottery, paintings, accessories are out on display during 3 different weekends. One artist hosts her gallery in her backyard.
I like Old Austin. I think that we have a lot of stuff that doesn't have that vibe that's coming, and Austin's changing in a way that it doesn't always preserve the creative, family-owned business.
The Austin Studio Tour hopes to continue to preserve the unique art business.
Over 25,000 people got together at the Palmer Event Center for a big shopping event. A Christmas affair is hosted each year by the Junior League of Austin. Shoppers can find clothing, jewelry, and candles from over 200 vendors. The event raised money for coats, backpacks, and shoes for kids in need.
It means a lot. It's a great local fundraiser for Austin and for Junior League. We enjoy shopping here. It's fun times with family and friends. It's just a really way to get into the festive spirit.
The event raised more than $1 million.
Christmas in Austin is just around the corner, and there is not a shortage of fun ways to get in the holiday spirit. Check out the Austin Trail of Lights featuring more than 2 million lights in Zilker Park. Even closer to campus is Longhorn Lights illuminating the drag. Other favorites are Peppermint Parkway at the Circuit of the Americas and the 37th Street Lights, which boasts, "These aren't your grandfather's Christmas lights." Tonight, we want to take a moment to honor our seniors.
We also want to celebrate Avery, who will be graduating this semester. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done for us this semester. We're definitely going to miss you guys.
Yes, and good luck with your future endeavors. All of you are amazing, and I know you're going to kill it out there.
Thank you so much.
This is our last newscast of the semester. Thanks for watching.
Good night.